Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Hmm. Oke, oke. Yup, it's done. Yo, welcome back everyone. Selamat datang di live streaming dan live replay in the ya. Kita hari ini bakalan habis sama story Kazuha ya.
Time to go.
Soalnya bener-bener mumpung hari libur nih. Kemarin lagi males live streaming. Kemudian ya mungkin Minecraft nanti aku bakal lanjutin. Nggak tahu kapan. Ini dailynya udah aku cepetin karena bakalan aku tahu story Kazuha bakalan lama. Kira-kira mungkin 1,5 jam gitu. Apalagi aku yang nggak tahu apa
Taking a
itu
stroll
bahasa
in the
Inggris
middle of
dengan
a
baik.
downpour certainly rouses.
Yo, let's go. Hmm, oke. You will get maksimum. Oke. Oh, bagus banget ini. Nih aku lupa harus pakai apa nih. Bentar. Karena venti ini sangat perlu di sini, kita pakai venti lah. Terus ini nggak ada lagi. Story bisa kita. Kayak mana ini? Ini aja lah. Ya udah ngawur dikit nggak apa-apa lah ya. Wow, wow. Kenapa sinyalnya jelek? Oke, oke 1, 2, 3. Kayaknya pakai Ayaka enak ini. Ayakaku karena nggak buildnya apa itu namanya? Critical rate ya udah pakai aja nggak apa-apa ini. Terus ini pakai kemudian catching apalagi ya? Wait a minute. Ini terus net. Oh iya, ini lah buildnya. Lupa anjir aku. Oke, ini 1, 2, 3, 4. Mantep. We have overpower right now. My character is too much overpower. Ini kok aneh ya?
Think you can get away?
Teng teng teng.
Let's play.
Let's play.
Stabilize.
Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be fast? Time for takeoff.
Burst forth. This is order.
This is order.
Gather.
Terkadang kalau pakai karakter
Let's play.
OP itu bingungin semua. Ini beneran. Pencet E doang. Pencet E tadi 20.000 anjir. Sakit banget.
Everybody stand back. You're toast.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Is one with the cloud. Kan makin cepet clearnya. Ayo. Moga-moga clearnya selesai sebelum 30 menit live streaming.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Solidify.
My apologies. Brace yourself.
Kok aneh sih?
Time for takeoff. I wouldn't like.
First point. Quake.
Teng teng teng. Tak tung tung. Aduh.
Into the wind. Come again.
Cut to the chase.
Kecing-kecing.
That tingle?
Speed of light. Let's light it up.
Another test subject. The wind knows our terror.
The wind knows.
Fallen leaves.
Adormane.
One with nature.
Oh.
Into the wind.
Don't blink.
Udah santai banget main pakai Kazuha sumpah. Oh my god, ada suara mengganggu nih. Mohon maaf ya. Soalnya ini pagi hari nih. Biasa tetangga ada yang bangun rumah.
Here we go. Sakura swirl. Think you can get away?
Order guide you.
Ini bermain dengan api nih.
Let's play.
Oke, mantep.
Are you here to play? Speed of light. I'm going in. Let me amuse myself a little.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Don't blink. Hey, with sword comes
It's short time to say though.
Into the wind.
Why do they never miss?
Oh.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Incoming.
Incoming. Oke. Chamber 1 udah, terus ini sama kan? Wait a minute. Oh nggak apa-apa ya udah. Ini terus Xiangling. Catching and then terus ini mari kita main freeze. Terus composition. Ini aja lah. Terus satunya apa ya? Ini nggak ada nunya soalnya. Ganyunya perlu diambil, ngambil sesuatu. Critical damage. Oke, kuy. Let's go. Ini pertama ini, terus ini, and then Xiangling berarti ini. Sorry. Ini. Oke. Hanya aku aja yang ribet di sini.
Time for takeoff. Access denied. Blaze over. Born of ice and frost. Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Take flight. Think you can get away?
Hi kakak, hi.
Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. All hail.
All hell.
Next on the agenda.
Yo, it's done.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Everybody stand back. You're toast. Nice and spicy. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Got lucky that time.
That's lucky that time.
One with nature. So many
Really?
regrets.
Konyol. Oke, kita nyerang depannya dulu lah.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Time for takeoff.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
This is long overdue. Impressive! So rude. Think you can get away?
Ya. Terus satunya ini dibunuh.
Whirling snow.
Terus satu lagi. Oke, mantep. 13 menit udah.
I'm going in. Booba, get them.
As one with wind and cloud.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Hey.
Mana lagi?
Into the wind.
Don't blink.
Don't blink. Teng. Wih, damage-nya gila banget sumpah.
Brace yourselves. For Rex Lepid.
Game's up. Fun's over. No.
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Take flight. Stop for a swirl.
What? Kok tiba-tiba udah selesai?
There you are, eavesdrop.
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Nice and spicy. Eat this.
One with nature.
Speed of light. Take. The more, the merrier.
Gila damage-nya. 19k. Charge attack itu.
Yahoo!
Behold the abyss.
Think you can get away? Gotcha. Here.
Aduh, salah aku.
All hail.
Ya udahlah.
Whirling snow. Coming to art. Sylvester. No touching.
Wait. Wait, sorry guys, ada yang nelfon.
Let's play! Correct weapon! We're way behind schedule. Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Game's up. Time's over.
My apologies. Born of ice and frost.
Name of the truth. The
Southwest
power.
swirl. Unthinkable.
Shall set you free.
Yeah.
Hear ye the words
We have to end this. Whirling
Grace
snow.
be upon you.
Yeah.
Bow before the abyss.
Going in.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Time to go.
Let's light it up.
Wind strike.
Everybody stand back. Huh? You're toast. Out of the frying pan.
It's fine.
Speed of light. Huh? Huh? Nowhere to hide. Let's light it up.
Wind strike.
Nice and spicy.
As one with wind and cloud.
Don't blink. Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
Battery 30%.
Oke, sorry guys, sedikit masalah. Bentar. Kan oponen satunya ini. Nih, berarti pakai hutau. Oponen duanya ini. Oke, berarti gini. Sebenarnya aku mau pakai kokomi lah. Ini aku campur kokomi, aku campur ini. Bentar. Alright. Kokomi. Ambil lagi. Ya, pakai ini kan. Oke, mantep. Komi-chan. If like this, and then I will change your weapon. Ya, ini ganti weapon ke damage yang sangat sakit. Wait. Ini kan? Oke, mantap. Berarti awalnya itu Genshin udah ini. Genshin ku juga belum tak setel ulang. Kazuha. Dan ini. Teret. Hadir bang, oi. Kok tumben kemarin live? Kaget lah aku. Hari Kamis sama hari apa itu namanya? Jumat Mas Chris. BTW selamat hari Sabtu dan selamat live streaming lagi. Kembali ke realita. Wing. Go. This is order.
Witness my great undertaking.
Here comes the catch.
Kan live itu ambil klip dari minggu lalu. Oh. Kalau semalam baru live aku. Beneran kemarin ngebut langsung ke itu. Ke Malang itu. Ya, aku baru inget sih emang video terakhir itu. Sudah harus pakai laptop. Btw laptopnya baru ya pasti. Wih. Seingatku laptopnya Mas katanya VGA-nya nggak bisa rusak itu. Aduh.
Another test subject.
Born of ice and frost.
The wind's moving. Clouds high.
Enggak laptop. Oh.
Take flight.
Aku loh masih bingung antara build PC atau enggak ya. Soalnya laptopku ini masih cukup kayaknya.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Oh itu laptop lamaku, laptop kerja kok beda lagi. Siap. Aduh. Gimana ya? Kayaknya besok yuk main game horror Mas. Entah itu apa, aku kayaknya tertarik main game horror lagi. Tapi jangan DBD, aku nggak terlalu seneng DBD serius. Kalau game-game pasmu itu lumayan itu. Entah besok pagi atau besok malam, tapi ya mungkin 2 jam aja lah.
Come into being.
Gotcha.
Nanti mungkin baru tabung dulu. Nah itu makanya. Dan belum tentu juga kan fokus ke sini juga gitu. Aku harus bikin konten juga soalnya, entah besok atau entah nanti malam.
Access denied.
The first come.
Allow me. Break the ice.
Into the wind.
Ya, coba aja dulu. For aku nggak punya BTW.
No touching.
Summer Spring Cell ya? Spring Cell atau Summer Cell sih?
Torrent, bring refuge. Hold the line. My apologies.
Mas Indra ada rekrut mau main game horror apa? Yang multiplayer lah. Kalau solo itu kayak gimana gitu.
Take it easy. Bust it.
Oh, BTW gimana? Mas Chris itu kalau nyari orang mabar itu di mana sih biasanya?
I will.
Ada komunitas DBD sendiri gitu Kak? Enggak sih?
Feel this ancient power.
Fire, pants on fire.
Fury Trap ya apalagi tuh? Habis ini aku liatin.
Come into being.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. See?
Anjir. Si Zhongli emang terbaik.
Gather.
Kayaknya ini nyawanya dikurangin deh.
Take it easy.
Oke. Oke, mantep. Aku gak ikut komunitas, cuman kalau ada teman dari teman, terus kalau bisa diajak mabar ya diajak mabar itu. Oh alah. Berarti fokusnya ke Mas siapa itu?
One with wind and cloud.
Zenon ya? Beda kabarnya Mas Zenon gimana? Aku jarang banget.
For Rex Lapis.
Tuh cek dulu streamnya aja Mas.
The wind knows.
Coming such large. Selector.
Oke, kita cek dulu ya. Fear therapy mau nggak? Fear therapy. Bangsa. Ini game apaan coba? Terus 40.000 doang. Ini kampret ini. Gamenya ini kayak gimana? Bentar, aku bukain Windows Capture yang ini. Yang ini kan? Gila sih. 40.000 sih masih masuk akal ya. Yaitu game penuh dengan deg-deg yaitu. Berapa orang ini? Kalau 2 mah lu gendong aku aja Mas. Soalnya kan apa ya namanya? Kalau pasmu kan aku udah tahu lah jump scare-nya itu tipenya gimana. Terus D4 ini aku tahu tipenya gimana. Little Hope ini enggak. Tuh DPD gitu. Gak ada yang berani main itu game serius. Ya udah. Mostly positif loh. Bentar ya. Copyright enggak ya? Fear apa tadi namanya?
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Fear of therapy, fear therapy. Harus ku pelajari dulu ini anjir.
For thousands of years, we have upheld the open
Oh ada iklan, Elion.
Parent, once you're in the house, you won't be able.
Ini gini, POV ini
Respect must be given to
POV-nya
the will of every
kampret
creature.
banget ini POV-nya.
Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
Aduh, point of view-nya kampret banget. Serius. POV-nya ini kampret banget ini. Point of view-nya gila banget ini. Serius. Aku dari ngelihat ininya udah bisa gara deg-degan. Ada salah satu jump scare-nya nggak sih? Oke, my heart is just ini ya. Oke, berarti sebelum itu. Ada apa ini? Itu ada apa? Oke, habis ini. What is this? Oh, jam sekarang gitu doang. Serius, jam sekarang gitu doang. Jam sekarang gitu doang tadi. Serius? Cuman gambar doang. Gitu sumpah. Nggak tahu lagi ya, nanti ya
That publishing
ada
house
anunya.
has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
Kudu. Serius ini Mas Chris udah pernah main ini? Kalau udah pernah main sih digendong nggak masalah sih. Berarti kan udah tau lah di mana jump scare-nya aja. Bisa lah raba-raba dulu gitu. Aduh. Balik lagi ke realita. Iya gambar doang. Kalau gambar doang sih nggak masalah. Kalau misalnya kayak bener-bener kelihatan dikejar gitu, kayak pasmu kan masih bisa dikejar gitu. Terus tapi nggak ada jump scare-nya, cuman tangan doang. Tuh. Oh ini gambar ya ngaget, pasti kaget, cuman nggak kebawa mimpi lah intinya lah ya. Karena udah sering nonton film horor. Aduh facecam-nya kok mati. Itu ya gambar doang udah berkali-kali. Udah berkali-kali serius, udah berkali-kali. No comment kali itu. Oke. Wait. Oke. Berarti ini aku giniin dulu. Pakai Xiangling, catching, ini terus ini pakai mana itu namanya? Oke, aku lupa satunya. Oke. Yang kamu lihat di map pertama itu oke, yang mau aku coba itu kemarin aku tamatin itu map kedua. Emang map kedua maksudnya Mas Chris main di map kedua itu nggak belum keluar kah atau main? Itu yang penting nanti volumenya harus 100 aja, jangan diturunin. Nah itu nggak tahu itu. Aku soalnya main game gini tuh 100, terus besoknya bisa kupingku bisa, gendang telingaku bisa infeksi, serius. Itu takutnya aku. Main game-game kayak Genshin lah. Genshin, enggak, kemarin kan dulu awal-awal Valorant itu aku 2 jam aja main, tapi volume 80, gendang telingaku infeksi. Itu terus ke dokter, ya udah. Terus akhir-akhir ini aku udah kebiasaan ya mungkin ya gendang telingaku denger gitu. Cuman efek sampingnya aku kayak agak budek dikit itu, jelek banget. Tapi ya gitu. Ini 80 sekarang. Be right back, Mas. Cuma oke. Thank you udah datang, Mas. Hati-hati di jalan.
This is order.
Huh? Time to go.
Burst forth.
Things are about to get dicey.
Moment of birth. Stabilize.
Quietly now. Fun's over.
Cross over.
Oh my god.
We'll have order.
Oke, mantap.
It's my lucky day.
I'm going in.
Clouds high. The birds come.
With sword comes shadow.
Hide the fairy.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Incoming.
Into the wind.
Adventure time. Out the frying pan. Don't worry, I got this. We go. Teamwork is dreamwork. Don't blink. You're toast.
Ayo heal.
One with nature.
Speed of light.
Emang agak susah ya.
I'm going in. Cut to the chase.
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
Into the wind.
Don't blink.
Oke, mantap, pas.
Things are about to get dicey.
Burst forth.
Ih, langsung segitu dong.
Gather.
Lah lah.
Gotcha.
Solidify.
Take it easy.
Gather.
Oh. Baru tahu aku.
Speed of light. Let's light it up.
Oke, mantap.
Goga, get them. Don't blink. Hey. Teamwork is dreamwork.
The wind knows.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide.
Boom boom boom.
Incoming. Yeah. Speed of light. Hey.
Oke, satu lagi berarti.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
As one
A Swain with the slot.
one with nature.
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink. Everybody stand back. Goga.
Oke, mantap. Tung 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 tung.
The instant shall be punished.
Stabilize. Burst forth.
Here comes the catch. See? Time to go.
Oh my god.
This is order.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
Kenapa Fatui lagi musuhnya?
Gather.
Witness my great undertaking.
Game's up. Fun's over. Purging transgressions. Out of my sight.
I will have
I will have order.
Quietly now. Cross over.
Coming to be.
Oke. 5-4.
Time to go.
Let's light it up. At the right hand. Speed of light. I'm going in.
Wind strike.
Nice and spicy. Don't blink.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let's light it up.
Oh my god.
Everybody stand back. Hey, at the right hand. Incoming. Hey.
Oh gila.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey.
Aku nggak tahu.
Bubba, get them. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Speed of light.
Oh gila. Ini nggak sembarang tim, nggak sembarang mainan ini. Emang susah kalau ya. Yang itu emang susah itu, aku akui.
Busted.
Solidify.
Live.
Here comes the catch.
Moments of birth.
Through me.
Gather.
Quietly now. Take it easy.
Oh shit.
This is order.
Burst forth.
Things are about to get dicey.
Oh.
Time to go. Gotcha.
Stabilize.
Coming to be. Feel this ancient power.
Game's up. Fun's over. Out of my sight.
Oke.
One with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back. Eat this. At the right hand. Income. Hey. Nowhere to hide. Adventure time. Why do they never miss? Booba, get them! Huh? Let's light it up! I'm going in! You're toast!
Wow.
Wind strike.
Nice and spicy. Don't blink.
Into the wind.
Out of the frying pan.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Everybody stand back.
Oh.
Speed of light.
Oh. No. Really?
Spicy.
Wow. Okay. One things I know is it's hard. Susah aku akui. Yang ini susah. Oke. Berarti pertama api apa ya? Udahlah, nggak apa-apa. Ini fokus ke sini. Udah, kalau ini fokus ke ya coba ya Ayaka Ayaka freeze. Oh, baru sadar. Catching kan weaponnya ini, pantesan nggak sakit. Coba lagi ya. Lagi kepingin pakai catching soalnya. Tetap pakai ini.
Busted. Burst forth.
Here comes the catch. Fire, pants on fire.
Quietly now.
Moment of birth.
Moment of the burst.
I will have order. Solidify.
Gotcha. Game's up. See? Go. Time to go.
Stabilize.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Feel this ancient power.
Boss over. Oke.
Let's get down to business. The wind knows me. Time to go.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Hey, yeah! Out of the frying pan.
As one with wind and cloud.
Incoming.
Finally, what's one more?
Speed of light.
One with nature.
With sword comes shadow. Everybody stand back. Incoming. Eat this. Let's light it up. Yeah, I'm going in.
Falling leaves. Adorn my night.
Don't blink.
Ready.
Cut to the chase.
Oke. Pas.
Gather.
Come into being.
Nanggung.
Game's up. Fun's over. Gotcha. Take it easy.
Stabilize.
Oke.
Wind strike. Time to go.
Boba, get them.
Off we go.
Oke, mantap.
Everybody stand back.
Into the wind.
Speed of light. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Hey. With sword comes shadow. Stronger than I thought. Hey, don't blink.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Incoming. Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast. Boba, get them. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Everybody stand back. Don't blink. Hey. Got lucky that time. Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Incoming.
Oke. Catching.
Insult shall be punished.
Busted.
Here comes the catch.
Live. Moment of birth.
Go! Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Order guide.
Order gets you. Oke, fokus ini dong.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Witness my great undertaking.
See?
Mantep.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Nice and spicy.
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Speed of light. Yeah. Let's light it up.
one with nature.
At the right pin. Go in.
Aduh.
It's fine. Wind strike.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow. Off we go. Adventure time. Let's light it up. Don't blink.
Bener-bener kampret ini.
Incoming. Everybody stand back. Let's light it. Eat this. Nice and spicy. Cut to the chase. Good. Yeah. Good.
Wind strike.
Gila.
Speed of light.
Clouds high. The birds call.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Incoming. Hey. Good.
Apa-apaan itu?
Stabilize.
Here comes the catch. Cross over. Go.
I will have order.
Feel this ancient power.
Things are about to get dicey. It's time to go.
Boom. Oke.
Time to go.
Don't blink. I'm going in. At the right pin. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Good. Good. Yeah. Let's light it up. Don't blink. Hey.
Gila, gede banget yang ini.
Off we go. Booba, get them. Speed of light. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Susah banget. Masa harus ngeluarin itu, Rek? Bener-bener ini susah.
The insolent
Solidify.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over.
mercy.
Coming to be.
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
This is
Aduh. Ya juga anu. Gimana ya caranya?
Take it easy.
The insolent shall
Busted.
be punished.
I will have order. Moment of birth.
These are about to get dicey.
Shot's over.
Solidify.
Out of my sight.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Feel this ancient power. This.
Mirror images dispersed. The majesty's power flows through me.
The majesty flower through me. Follow through me.
Incoming. Everybody stand back.
As one with wind and cloud.
Eat this. Speed of light. Incoming. Hey. Let's light it up. Why do they never miss? Oh. I'm the fry pan. Speed of light. Nice and spicy. Let's light it up. Teamwork is free. Don't blink.
Wind strike.
Let's light it up. With sword from shadow. Incoming.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
I'm going in.
Aduh.
Wind strike.
Serius sih? Ini damage-ku yang kurang atau gimana ini?
Speed of light. Everybody stand back. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Got lucky that time. Speed of light. Hey.
Kayaknya catchingku yang kurang kuat ya. Apa ya yang buat dia? Udahlah, pakai tim andalan. Coba ya, kalau yang ini gimana aku nggak tahu juga. Hydro. Hmm. Oke, ini udah. Terus ini Bennett. Oke. Benar-benar tinggal satu itu doang. Tadi satunya apa ya? Aku lupa. Kazuha, maaf, kau tidak kupakai. Penting sebenarnya Kazuha, cuman bingung ya. Nggak seimba itu ternyata. Yuk.
Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. Fire, pants on fire!
This is order. Crumble. Burst forth.
Game's up. Time's over. Time to go.
Moments of birth. Order guide you.
Things are about to
You
get
sure?
dicey. Busted.
I will have order.
I will have order.
Witness the great undertaking.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Fire, pants on fire!
Hmm.
Let's get down to business.
Adventure, I'm going in! At the frying pan, into the fire! Eat, strike is one! On leap!
Final cut.
Booba, get them!
How's this?
And stop!
To the berry.
Yeah, teamwork is dreamwork!
Mind the deluge.
Break a leg! Observe! At the frying pan, into the fire! No! My God!
Kenapa aja itu ya Tuhan?
Busted! Game's up! Time's over! Go! Time to go!
This is order.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey.
Come into being. Moments of birth.
Fire, pants on fire!
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
Let's get down to business.
Unleash. Strike is one.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Eat this. Observe.
The fairy.
Nice and spicy.
Let me try.
Break a leg.
Kamisato Arts. Suyu.
Everybody stand back.
Isn't over.
Adventure time.
And step. At the right hand,
I'm going in.
Ow. Hey-ya. Observe. Strike is one.
Be still.
Oke. Kalau damage-nya segitu cukup nggak ya?
Stabilize.
Live. Game's up. Fun's over.
This isn't good. Phew. Go.
Solidify.
Unleash. Boba, get them.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Break a leg.
Adept back.
Observe.
I'm going in.
Eat this. Unleash. Don't worry. And step. Strike is one.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's
Be still. Mind the deluge.
adventure time. I'm going in.
Cascade.
Wow. Gila ini. Nah, yang ini susah ini.
The insolent shall be punished.
Gather. Burst forth.
Cross over. Her Majesty's
I will have order. Solidify.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Coming to be.
out of my sight. Mirror image.
Stabilize. Burst forth.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Higher, higher, dance on fire.
Order guide you.
Oke.
And step. light it up! Everybody stand back! You're toast! Break a leg and leap! Race you!
Aduh, kok ada sih musuh kayak gini?
Yeah. Nice and spicy. And step. Let's light it up. And step. I'm going in. Eat this.
The depths are back. Cascade.
Strike is one. And step. Let's light it up.
Gila.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Out of the frying pan.
Adventure time.
Let's and leap.
Cascade.
Apa itu? Musuhnya kejam banget. Serius, musuhnya kejam banget nih.
The insolent shall be punished.
I will have order.
Busted. Game's up. Time's over. Feel this ancient power.
Cross over. This is our majesty.
This is order. Stabilize.
Move out of my sight.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Gather.
Her Majesty's power flows through me.
Susah banget sumpah.
Everybody stand back. Hey, Booba, get them. Break a leg. Observe. Nice and spicy. And step. Off we go. I'm going in. Let's light it up.
Adventure time.
You're toast. Booba, get them.
Mind the deluge.
Observe. Your grand finale.
Be still.
Oh,
And leap.
Cascade.
darahnya berapa ini?
Teamwork is dreamwork. And leap.
Oke, berarti kayak gitu ya caranya. Wih, gila, susah banget. Kalau dia diem di tempat sih gampang. Misalnya ini susah banget. Oke. Udahlah, 1005. Nggak nyentuh 1000 juga. Oke, sekarang mungkin aku bakalan nyesain ini aja dulu lah, story dulu. Pakai Kazuha
Sounds good to
juga.
me.
Oke, gini aja nggak apa-apa. Ya diganti sama
Ta-
gila. Serius susah banget itu. Harus siapin skill dulu. Ini udah berapa jam aku streaming? 1 jam 2 menit. Ya udahlah, nisain ini dulu barulah setelah itu let's go. Teng teng teng.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma.
Ya,
So many things have happened since then.
it's even.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today?
Where should we go today?
Huh? What's up?
What's up? Wow.
Hey, what the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? All right, let's convince him to calm down a little.
Stand with me.
What?
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all. Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before
Before
you
you
go
going
attacking
attack.
them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha?
Of
He
course.
carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses
Diam dulu
the
guys.
animo
I'm
vision.
back. Yoi. Lama banget tadi aku anunya.
That's none of
Habisnya.
your business.
Welcome back, Mas.
Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
What the heck is this?
What
guy's
is this
problem?
problem
Coming
coming?
around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real
It's
nutcase.
not cash.
Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha. Hey, don't be mean.
I am smart lots of time.
Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back. Oh? What kind of hunch?
I think this guy have special connection
A
aku sih.
special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other?
Nanti kalau mau lihat cuplikan gameplay Fear map kedua di videoku ada, Mas. Serius ada. Nanti oke. Aku coba beyond already know each other. Aku lagi story soalnya ini.
Maybe a little.
Lagi kepingin nyantai.
But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really prove anything.
Really proof anything.
There's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger.
Soalnya game map kedua belum ada yang.
Huxley is stocking up in Rito at the moment.
Oke.
Let's look for him there.
Belum ada update. Wah, itu perlu itu, jangan lupa. Berarti ya baru berarti ini update-nya kapan itu? Dorito. Update-nya kapan itu? Maksudnya map kedua barusan kah? Atau gimana itu? Mau jemput. Okay. Kazuha is on your team, you know. Mm-mm. Mm.
Hey! Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
Mm-mm-mm.
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all.
Tuh.
Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as
Yes.
soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha. If it's because of that battle on Mizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact,
Like
there are
there's
times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay,
so
okay, okay.
you still don't know what he did.
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
Hmm.
Eh, Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be?
You could compare it to technic videos. Is
Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved. He
stardom.
was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable.
I want to.
Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryo Commission.
Okay.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Oh, dari jalan-jalan ke Rito menuju ke Tenryo Commission. Cukuplah jauh. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh? It's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation.
Okay.
We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful.
I'm deeply
The Almighty
grateful.
Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed? In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged to this class.
Ya,
But there came a
berarti
time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil.
turmoil.
We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaidahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor.
I'm too.
I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaidahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaidaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. you will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City with the almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaedahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
Oke.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaedahara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike.
Ya bener.
Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense.
Using
Using
it.
a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But
Stardom.
perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No,
This
this
person.
puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by
Special
samurai
moro in
in
bed.
battle.
So,
So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back! This guy was a serious nutcase.
not case.
Indeed, he sounds
Jesus.
highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter,
And I
I
was.
will also need some time to consider your offer.
Okay.
I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked him, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Okay.
Very well.
So,
Please stay safe.
Come on, let's go and track down your aggressor.
your aggression. So,
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town. Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
berarti ya nanti dikembalikan honornya, tapi aku nggak tahu. Nanti mungkin ditanyain, anu ya, sebenarnya Kazuha bisa pakai delusion juga mungkin, cuman nggak ada efek samping untuk dia, nggak kayak child. Kalau child pakai delusion kan otomatis dia capek loh, waktunya sebentar tok mungkin. Mulai menarik. Kenapa aku nggak ada leper ya? Tung, tung. Okay, let's go.
Hey
Quick question.
Know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaidahara Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaidehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind.
We are
We are
currently.
currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaidehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaidehara's personal information. Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
Millions of mora?
Millions of more.
Whoa! Oh, wait, even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaidehara. But I wouldn't know where to begin if we want to connect this with an assault.
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The
Practically
Tenryou Commission had
unusual.
very few leads. I thought you might have some information from different sources.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now.
It was also not easy for me to find.
I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaidehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much too humble.
Don't worry, I can.
completely understand your concerns. I will try my best to gather whatever leads I can for you. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right, then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing at the same time.
Your case.
Their cases are likely connected, but I don't know much in the way of details.
Okay.
I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma smithy.
Sounds good.
All the best with your
investigation. I'll get moving shortly myself.
Oh, kagak banget.
Ah, if it isn't Kazuha Kazuha,
What's bring you
what brings you here
here
today?
today?
Huh? You two know each other?
Yes, the Kaedahara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects.
Oh, I
Yes.
see.
You may recall the story of the Raiden Gokaden from the Iridori Festival.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us has arrived at a different blade-making philosophy, spawning the development of different branches of the same art. As an example, the
Yeah.
Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience
And
and determination of
torture
water
its
as it turns stone
into sand.
There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedahara clan, I believe it's called the
Shin
Ishin
art.
art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedahara clan has fallen on hard times,
It's still
its ideals and virtues
are alive
are
and well.
alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan.
Okay.
But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My
I had a-
nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryo Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it, but I've done what I can so far.
Or
Worrying is
it's
futile.
futile.
All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
You know everything.
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back.
Fire. I believe he went and collect item from. The next thing I heard was that fire had broken out. Okay.
Yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it.
Unfortunately, there was a little.
Unfortunately, there
so
was
nobody-
very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging,
But yes.
but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality. He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts,
Particularly when it's come to
particularly when it comes to the art
Ooh.
of the sword.
turun-temurun
Truth be
berarti.
told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for. He attacked this friend of mine. Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
Huh. Is that so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear, with neither farewell nor fair warning. I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced, or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me. Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
Don't worry. You have our word.
You have our word.
From the sound of that,
By
I
my
think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Isn't it?
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Nagato household. Wow, jauh banget. Teng teng teng.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now.
What do we
My
owe?
husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us.
You
We are
misunderstand.
here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
No, of course.
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was
He
in
was
a
in
trance.
trance.
I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Whoa!
Ooh.
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family? Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And
Battery
I also don't
80%.
know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. I understand. Amenoma Yuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Amenoma Yuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing? More like completely mystifying.
Of course.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much.
I just want him to
I just want him to come home.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded. Its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Nope.
Well, Paima was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and, nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
Right. I very much agree with you. It seems highly likely that we're missing a piece of the puzzle. Working off what we know so far, there are too many things that don't add up. The chances are that there are still some clues left for us to discover. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict. Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes.
Just what could have...
What could have happened there? Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Amenoma Yuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
Wild goose chase.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far.
Okay.
If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse.
There's still
a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
Okay. Wait. Oke, ini kayak ini kok nggak enak, enaknya tadi.
What other monumental changes could be required?
Turut. Intinya ada perilaku yang aneh di antara kedua belah pihak.
Wait. I hear something ominous in the wind.
Oh! This must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here somewhere.
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the direction it left in. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma. The remnants of the Tatarigami.
Toriyama?
Indeed. But this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation. We should remain vigilant and approach slowly.
Oke. Hello bro, oh hello.
So it's
FF
an
Love Minecraft,
underground
anjay.
warehouse.
Namanya FF
The force is definitely
Love
coming from
Minecraft.
down below. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place, but the residue it left behind still hasn't dissipated completely. Judging from the concentration, I would have to conclude that the Tatarigami source resided here for a very long time.
Oke.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
It could well
Oh.
be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time.
Have you redeemed bro? Yes, I already redeemed it. A new code, right? Anyway, nice to meet you, FF Live Minecraft. Where do you come from? Already influenced the time so someone
From what I've been told, Tatarigami does
it's
not
not
turn
turn
all upon
upon
whom it preys into
into
violent
violent
monsters,
monster.
but most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed
India, oh.
to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will.
Seriously?
Their interests
Oh, nice to
become
meet you.
fanatical
Pin
obsessions.
this.
Mr.
Yeah.
Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing more and more possessions,
Amassing
even
more
as
and
he
more.
put himself in grave debt.
So what should we do now? Go down
Go
and
down
take a
and
look?
take a look.
Step back. I'll open the door and take a
And-
look inside.
What's in it? This
If we don't
dangerous.
open this door, we can move no closer to the truth.
Okay.
You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
If anyone still not redeem it, do it, bros. Yeah, just you mean just wait. I will open my Discord. I forget where is it the code because when I open my Discord, my PC got more laggy. Yeah. Wait, let's continue the Kazuha story.
There.
What's downstairs?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything. It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
Wait. Genshin code. This one, right? Yeah. I guess this one. Let me set. Oh, sorry. New Primo Games code. Yeah. It's like or stuck right when Discord. Yeah. When I found Discord, I got stuck or like FPS drop. I mean, because yeah, my PC got a bad processor, so I tried to avoid Discord whenever I streaming or play game. It's all live fire cost. So in the end, it was a scare.
That was too scary! Paimon was so sure that the warehouse boogeyman was about to jump out at us!
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami energy source left this place.
Okay.
2 ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami.
I fear much misfortune.
I fear much misfortune has already befallen them.
Let's hurry.
Yes, let's go. If nothing else, it's vital that we find out where this Tatarigami energy is coming from. Quiet your mind and focus on what you sense around you.
Perhaps you too
Perhaps
will
you too
perceive.
Will perceive its ominous presence in the wind.
Anyway, did you live streaming on YouTube too? Or not? Because yeah, your nickname is FF Live and Minecraft. FS is Final Fantasy or Free Fire? Which one is it?
Good roll.
I don't know.
Alright, maybe I'll take
Because
one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
lately, many people know about what is that Final Fantasy. I have of course but low RAM. How many RAM did you have? Only each? Egg? Only X giga? Okay, we trace the evidence. Follow the scenes, but oh, okay. I see the scenes. It's charter. Oh my god.
From
Free
this
Fire.
point, the trail appears to split into 2.
You play FF?
The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the
I'm
distance,
not playing.
but a small
I'm
portion remained here.
before I just
and seems to be
playing
dissipating
PUBG,
slowly.
PUBG, and I feel like I'm have a hit as little confusing when playing like that. So I'm decided to avoid playing PUBG, PUBG and Free Fire. And I'm very love playing Final Fantasy lately. 4G, really? Oh, did you play on phone, on Android or on computer, on PC? The main server continues then, but its small portion remains two parts, so many correspond to. Quite possible. Let's search the other.
Possibly. Let's
PC.
search the area.
Wow. PC laptop. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. If you get a PC, you can upgrade it, but when
They're acting really strangely.
but sadly when
Something seems to be drawing
you
my
have
attention.
laptop, you cannot upgrade
Let's
it.
take a closer look.
It seems like me. I play it on. Right now I'm play on laptop, so I cannot upgrade my processor. Yeah, it's so sad.
Into the wind.
Maybe next time I will upgrade my PC. Anyway, before our but now for me it is crashed. Oh,
Look at this red stuff.
really?
What is it?
Once off your RAM
By
is
the looks
crashed.
of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. The ink is
It's
bone
bone dry.
dry. It must have been written quite some time ago.
Ooh.
Well, let's take a look.
Have you tried to clean up the metal, the connector on RAM? I guess you can use, what is it called, erase. Yeah, to clean it. I'm not gonna. I was wondered by anime you. It took my mouse. Okay, I lie down. I thought my stomach skipped. Okay. But it seems that some strength power has sustained me. Why did he still even burn my warehouse down? Oh. Okay. I must have been cool. Me not one. Okay, and it's still more. Thank you. Yeah.
According to this letter, a conflict arose because Amenoma Yuya wanted to seize a
Oh,
blade
get it.
belonging to
Because one
Mr.
RAM
Nagato.
is, and one more is also but different RAM, so it's great. Crashed. Oh, like that? I don't know. I just someday I read an article or a review. I forget which one. But when you have a different what is it? Different speeds of RAM, the one will be used is the lowest one. So if you have 4 GB width to 260 megahertz, and the other one is 4 GB also, but with different speed, 3200 megahertz. I guess you still can use it till they get its gigahertz. And but the speed is only 2063 megahertz. That's right, right? Okay. So it's more powerful on 4 gigahertz or on 8 gigahertz, which are lowest speeds. Which one is better? I don't know, because yeah, I never do it. I never know about it. According
Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr.
Mr.
Nagato
Naruto
kept
keep
chase
chase.
as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
Okay. So where is?
Where is he?
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to
And
that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us. Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point,
yes,
it's since been disturbed by the hilly churls.
there is nothing more
There's
for
nothing
us
more
to
for us to
find.
find here.
Let's extra button request to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Right now, we
We
need
need-
to uncover some more important truths. If Amenoma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him,
The more
the more people
okay.
risk meeting the same tragic end.
Right. So let's get moving.
I wouldn't be surprised if he too fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami.
Okay.
For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill. All the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected, it seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance,
But
but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Wait. You figured it out?
So
these two cases are connected after all?
of
I believe
course.
so. But it's something of an outlandish idea.
Mhm.
I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person.
Okay.
On with the search.
We
must
must
stay
have villain
vigilant.
and
At any point now, we may find
Which one?
ourselves in danger.
Okay. So I went to to shop with my laptop. After he checks everything is any other. There was again HDD crash. Huh? Really? HDD crash? Wah. You know, HDD crash is the most I scared of, because yeah, if you already old, you have a good, important file. So when there is a important file on your hard disk, and your hard disk is get crash, yeah, it was a nightmare. Oh my god. So it's like what is it? It's like when you got thesis or yeah, something like that, and suddenly your hard disk is crashed. Yeah, it was so nightmare. I even cannot imagine that. Okay, I want to buy RAM, but bad luck I have sold by SSD. Okay, got it. Yeah, but yeah, it's better to upgrade your SD, you know. It feel like when you are on HDD, yeah. If you doesn't know how fast SSD is, was HDD is very good enough. But when you already know SSD, hard disk HDD is very slow. Yeah, I don't know. It's like toxic. You feel you cannot come back to HDD again if you have a new one. Seriously, SSD is the best ever, but it's so expensive.
He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
Oh yeah. Anyway, did you play Genshin Impact also?
I'm not sure.
Sure,
But on
but
closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time. Show yourself.
sure.
No use hiding anymore.
I can tell that it's far better than.
Kaidehara Kazuha.
Really?
At last.
Better than. I can feel that it far better than that was I was having. Yeah, I agree with it. Having SD RAM, it's just for high end gaming or high end what is called high end application. But if you have SSD, you can do many things much faster than before. SSD cool, yes, I agree with it. Seriously, it's very cool. It's like boom. You know, when I using HDD, I always turn off my computer for 1 minute. But when I use SSD, I turn on it and just drink one scoop, once water, one scoop water, and yeah, it's already done. It's on desktop right now. Wow.
So it is the same guy from before. What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
What's your problem?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Ameno Mayuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Ameno Mayuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
The blade?
Now that you mention it, it is giving off a strange light. Whoa! Surely you don't mean... Are you
serious?
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind.
And more
recently using the sale as a means to affect, or rather as a means to occupy, Ameno Mayuya's body.
Okay.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams.
Okay. My processor is Intel i5 core, okay. Which can you tell what generation is it? Your processor? It's generation 4 or a new one, 12, 16, 12, 11 or something else. With SSD, it's fabulous. I never felt so far. yeah, it's so fast. I really know it.
Descendant of the Kaidehara clan. You should be able to guess our greatest.
Okay.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations.
How gigabytes did you buy SSD?
All he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith.
Okay.
Sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world.
Yeah, I play on Asian server.
Achievement in the art of blade forging.
So, swords?
Oh, 250 gigabytes. Yeah, that's the ideal one to play a game.
People of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind
No, the
of
ideal
power.
one is 500 gigabyte, but 250 is enough, I think.
Weapon. But that gave me the opportunity to take action. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home.
Oh.
I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
So Amenoma Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission. When they got tired or injured or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
You're awful.
After I returned to Inazuma,
And
I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse.
Yeah, it's the best one. I will give you a white. Okay.
On a silver platter. At long last,
I am
approaching my journey's destination.
By
Yuya's body, I have found you, and by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun. Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come. Now, give your body over to me.
Get your body over to me. Yeah, haha.
Busted.
Submit to me. Rewrite history.
Our bond is strong. Out of my way. Game's up. It's over. Quietly now.
Submit to me.
Oh.
Nowhere to hide.
Okay, it's done. Yeah, just give me your ID.
I will strike you down too.
Your bluff's fooling no one. You lost.
Lost. I can never lose. It is this body that has reached its limit, nothing more. Even if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man.
But this man, okay.
He's but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will.
Can guide me, brother? Yes, of course. What did you need so I can guide you?
The end result is the same.
I
will
will
end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger. And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure. By any means necessary and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny!
Fulfill my destiny.
It is indeed the forms of Ishin art. But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
Really? You can tell all that just from his moves?
As I've mentioned before,
The
forms
form
of
of
Ishin
Ishin
art
art
convey the
convey.
user's thoughts and feelings. Since the blade is currently possessing Aminome Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition. You believe
Wait a
I
minute.
am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin Art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface.
Skirt the
In
service.
that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner. Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time.
Your
You were
choice.
trapped. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Aminome Yuya and make your escape.
Wait a minute.
And what of it?
Well, that brings me to my second point.
There
There's a
is.
despair in you that is so strong it threatens to overwhelm you.
Mm.
You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear. Each step you have taken has come at a great cost.
Okay.
I think you realized your limitations long ago.
The more you
clenched your
clench,
teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But
alright.
the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusion.
I'm
of
very like
fantasy.
the backs on this
About
one.
any of this. I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
For achieving my
Returned
goal.
to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life.
Pure
Even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
You.
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
Silence, you blabbering fool. I must achieve my goal. This was his life's dream and the very purpose for which I was brought into being.
I'm waiting for cutscene because every time
You see my predicament clearly.
a character story there was a
Underestimate my
epic
resolve.
cutscene.
And you should face reality.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality. It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaedahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you
How
wish
many
to cross
5-star
blades.
character you have,
Taste
brother?
of my power will more than convince you.
I don't know how many.
Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
It's still a little.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Aminome Yuya from your control.
I accept.
Okay.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is the only way to save Amenoma Yuya.
If
you
we
don't
don't
do
use
this,
this,
he'll
you
forever be
will
the
forget
Blade's
that
puppet.
puppet.
The cursed blade's strength is currently very weak.
And I
sense
sense
he's
his.
hesitating. This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor.
Wow.
The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Amenoma Yuya fell prey to it. Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I
It
should
will
be
be
able to
able.
put up some resistance for a while.
But even so...
Even if things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both here with me. We have a chance here to save an innocent victim.
I'm willing to
I'm
accept
willing
the
to
risk.
accept the risks entailed.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance.
I
I
agree.
agreed to this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
Oof. Oh, just like that? Seriously?
Kazuha?
I'm okay.
I'm okay.
I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected.
Someone feels off.
I will. Thank you.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot
Oh.
unleash its true power.
Okay,
If
okay,
he
okay.
wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute. Paimon remembers
Oh my
hearing
god.
about something from the adventurers guild.
That sounds.
The Tsukasa clan abandoned that secret
It's censored.
place. It's been held by Ronin ever since.
It will fit the bill. Oh,
All right.
yes.
Please lead the way.
Okay.
What about Amenoma Yuya? What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he's not in any immediate danger.
Okay.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
Okay, okay. Okay, I will see your it's called your ID. Oh my god. Okay, fights. This one? Oh, a new one. Has been around 38. Okay. Okay. Okay, first thing all. Yelan is good. Yeah. Yelan is good for late game, I guess, but in early game it's not good enough. Yanfei. Yanfei is actually is not good enough at late, but in early game or middle game it's still good, I guess. Constellation, yeah, there is no constellation. Okay. I have important. I have some things. What is called? I forget. Really? Jalan give 90 cash highest damage? Oh, add friend, bro. Yeah. Okay, I will add friend you. Wait. Okay, I will give you suggest when you doesn't reach adventure rank or AR 45, better you farming for what is it? Farming for your level. Yeah, your level or your mora. Your level and your mora is the best for a character below of ER 45. And if you already reach 45, you can farming good artifact. Yeah, you can message me for helping or something else, or you can go co-op with others. Because on AR 45, you will get a 100 percentage of what is it artifact, a 5-star artifact. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's right now better right now to level up your character, I guess. I think it's already max on AR 38. Yeah. If you love play and fair, yeah, just play and fair. But right now it's rarely someone play and fair on Abyss because Abyss is very hard right now. Okay. Yeah. Just wait for 45 and spam your artifact. I will see your example. What is it? This one. This one, the last one, it needs 45 ER, and it will have a chance 100%. You can get one of 5-star. What is it? I forget. Artifact. A guaranteed. Yeah. Okay. I will continue. Oh, you asked my character, my 5-star character. You can count it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, and it will, and if Allah is included, she was on 18. But Allah is, I think, is bad character. Yeah, I will show you. This one. This one's still new, and it's still 39 level. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Too many character. I play. Let me change my artifact set. Okay, okay. I guess don't change it right now because wait until 45. If Kiki bro, yeah, I don't have Kiki. I don't have any Kiki. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't have Kiki. Sort by. Okay. Yeah, I don't have Kiki. Mona. I already spam by catching 6 times. 6 times. I spam it. So the most 5-star character I have, the most constellation 5-star character is my catching. It's already 5, con 5, and the other one is maybe 1 or 0. Are you well, brother? No, no, no. I'm not well. I'm still dolphin. No, I'm still human. But I just buy my blessing every time. OP. No, no. My catching is not that OP because catching is very have a low damage if you not buffer. Okay, we continue. Yeah, it's very difficult when you have many character on this game because our research is limited, you know, and the resin, yeah, we need to waiting so long for the resin.
Speed of light.
So I think you can go to Inazuma right now to farming something. Okay, I will support you till you become monetization, bro. Wish, thank you, bro. Thank you for your supporting. But lately but right now I'm not playing Genshin too much. I'm playing Valorant as well, and yeah. So maybe you will disappointed when I'm not playing Genshin. So if you have any question on me, just come to my stream whenever I live, and I'm trying to consistent live because lately I'm very busy on my real life. I have many deadline and yeah, something else to do. Hope your day is blissful and hope you have a healthy life. So thank you for, I think you already subscribed me. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe my other channel. I will send you this one. My main channel, because this one channel is only for, what is it? I forget, for live only, for purpose of live only, and the other one is for content. And I try to make content when I film. I will come, brother. Yeah, thank you streams. Yeah, don't forget to what is it, to subscribe my other channels. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm appreciated. I'm very love you, love Indian people, and love the world. Okay. Okay, I will continue my, what is it? Anyway, I have a bad language, so I'm sorry when I spoken
On this journey to me.
something's it's not connection or it's hard to understanding. Yeah, I'm bad on English, but I'm trying to learn English just like this. Pulling me, adore my neck. Okay, it's done.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right.
I'm all right. The blade is
performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he's instead trying to match my fighting rhythm.
Really?
Let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Oh, I have fun you. Have fun. Hidden chest. Okay, we searching for a chest on here first, and then we continue. What is it? Our journey. That backsound, this backsound, it's very energetic. Love it.
Wind strike.
Wait. Wow, it's so beautiful.
One with nature.
As one with the cloud.
Into the wind.
Whoa, something's up with the blade.
No, bro, you speak. You're learning someday, and you're learning. Okay. Even I'm learning. Yeah, we're learning together. Every day we can learning and new things. Yeah, I love that. That's why.
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Okay. Wait, I want to compare damage.
Time to get
Boom. Yeah, it's my main channel for content, and then this one is for live streaming.
Are you okay?
My main channel.
You were really struggling the entire fight.
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before?
Wait.
Like a piece of junk.
Really? I don't see it. Wait a minute. Wish me for bro. Wish me. No, I'm with you. Yeah, of course. You will get Kazuha. I think you will get it on 76. Just wait. 2 more, I think. Probably. No, not probably. It will. Okay.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has
Thank you
left
so
battered
much
and
for...
broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy. I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power.
Thanks, brother. Yeah.
We are nothing alike.
Yeah, you're welcome, and thank you for you too for subscribing me.
Empathize with the one who made you, the only one who truly understood you, had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What
are. Take them down.
Here they are taking Kazuha or Kiki. Did you love Kiki? Really? Okay.
Yup. We can help this time.
Anyway, the last one 5-star. Did you get? What is it? The last one is Yelan or something else?
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
The last one 5-star character you get.
The wind knows me.
Wait.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Oh.
Wind strikes.
You fought way better with.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together,
You have
you
seen.
have seen me for who I really am.
Oh, Yelan.
No
Oh,
one
yeah.
knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone.
Yeah.
You are the first person to know the truth. I
So
thought
you
that if I
will
could achieve
50-50
in
again?
harmony with you,
50 chance to get
perhaps there would
Kazuha?
still be a
I think
ray of hope for
you
me.
will get Kazuha.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter
matter
how
how
hard
hard
I
I
tried,
tried.
I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed.
Habis.
My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time.
Plus,
In the moment that I most needed it, I
I received.
received aid from another power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but
Can you
I
get
couldn't
me
change
about
it.
the PT system, bro? I'm
It's an
totally
integral
confused with
part
that.
of my
Wait minute.
consciousness.
I will
resisted
get you
its temptations
after
because I wanted to
this part
save
is
Ananomajuya.
clear out.
But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you
Attention.
embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you
Goes
lost
to
the
honor.
only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time.
It is true.
It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything.
My
My
life.
life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry. From here on, I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
Wait.
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
Okay. So I will get you for double Kazuha. So the PT, there is a actually there is a 3 banner on here, but the one is same with others. Okay, the standard wish, you will guaranteed a 1 5-star. It's when you reach 19. But on this game, the chance of get 5-star is much increasing whenever you reach PT 76 till 90. Okay. On history, there is no one get 5-star on PT 90. There is many people got 5-star on PT 69, 79. So that's why I give you uh, a two more pull will get will get 50-star again. So on PT 76 you will get 5-star. I guess it's just my probability because from PT 76 you will get a huge a high chance to get 5-star. So I will open my notepad. This one. I will open my bag. So you will. Where is notepad? Nah, okay. You will get. Wait. Okay. PT have PT 76 or math. You will get the it's same as hard PT. The most chance to get 5-star. Okay, just like that. If you got more than 80, it will bad things. It will what is it? It will show bad luck when you get PT on 80. Okay, and then for it the PT 70 is 76. It's only on banner character and the standard banner. But in weapon, you only have PT 55 80. Not like character one. The character one is need PT 9 PT to guaranteed character and standard banner. Okay, and this one is for weapon banner. So how about 50-50 chance? This still 50-50 chance. It's only for weapon banner, character event wish and weapon event wish. Character weapon is when you get like this one, like no, like if you get 5-star, not on event like yesterday. Before you the event with banner is what is it? I forget Ito. But when you got 5-star, the last 5-star you get is not Ito. So the next 50-star you will get, it will the even one. For example, the last one is Ito and you got catching, and the next 5-star you will guaranteed Ito or the event you wish for no. If you wish on Ito when you lose your PT, it will win your PT on the next one. You get it? Okay. I think I will Not bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, for example, if the last one, the Ito one, you lose the PT. For example, you pull a PT on Ito and you lose, and win a Chichi or something else. It's not Ito. You will go guaranteed to get 5 star. The next 5 star with the even character. So if you wish on Ito again, you will get Ito, or if you wish on Kazuha, you will guaranteed Kazuha for the next 5 star. Did you get it? Okay. Okay, yep. So that's what 50-50. Even for 4 star, you will get guaranteed it if you not get the even wish one. Yeah, for example, you will get for example, you got what is it, Barbara on this banner, and then the next 4 star, you will get one of 3 this, just like that. Okay, okay. And what's condition did you lose the PT? You lose the PT when you got character is content not red up. The symbol is red up. The symbol is red up. Red up. Red up. If you get character beside of the other than the even best even character even with character, you will lose your PT and the next one is guaranteed. But yeah, it's 50-50 chance on what is it, on character winner. But for weapon winner, it has 75 chance to win. So percentage of item drop is 75, but 75 divided by 2 is 37.5. So you will get 37.5 for this one, or this one, or 25 percentage for other one, like that, just like that. Okay, you get it. And the PT for this one, I think you will get a high chance on 65 above, or 60 maybe. Yeah, it just need 80, not like character. The character is need 90. Yeah, that one is 10 different. Yeah, and yeah, there is a new system. Yeah, and a system on weapon banner. If you wish, you want to get, for example, you want to get freedom sword, and the next character, the next weapon you doesn't get is like this one, the other one, the lost prayer, the books one. This will, this wish will, this, what is it? This fight point will fill once, and if you have 2 point of fight this one, the next one will be guaranteed the short one, the weapon you is. So at least you need 3 star to guaranteed you to get weapon you want. But you only need 2 5 star to guarantee your weapon. No, your character wish, just like that. 3 and 2, which one is better? I don't know. Yeah, if you want to pull your weapon, but weapon can use so many can be used other character, but character is just specific, you know, just like that. Yeah, not all weapon good for others, but weapon can be used for others character. Yeah, I don't
This
know. I'm
scenery is
trying
wonderful.
to
Surely enough to convince
understand you,
anyone to
but
become a warrior.
my speaking is so limited.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, Blacksmith's intentions were warped by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
Oh,
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numbed the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Amenoma Yuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Amenoma Yuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told
me
that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you. He must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
Okay.
I see. He used my body to inflict harm on others. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor. If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryo Commission.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention?
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
Okay.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash. Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything. Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaedahara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenoma Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
It is my honor.
Into the wind. Wind Strider. Clouds high. The birds call. Time to go. Wind Strider.
Oh,
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness, nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedehara Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
okay.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Falling me, adore my night.
It's Yuya! You have returned!
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
A prized Ishin blade. Turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji, from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency, tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really? Is he okay?
Yes, badly wounded, but he will live. And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
Guess there's nothing we can say to change your mind, huh?
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
Ooh, epic scene.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands. It will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Wow, epic.
Rest in peace.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me, just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Wait, shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanome Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please, take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin, a weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaedehara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I understand.
The Kaedehara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Okay.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now. As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Wow. It's done. Why level 1? Why level 1? Why? Okay, let's upgrade this one. Wow. Okay, thank you for sponsored hard to speak good man. Yeah, thank you for your coming to my what is it? To my channel, bro. I don't know how you go to here, and maybe maybe YouTube is trying to go to see me. I don't know, but thank you for coming. Anyway, because I already done with done with the story, maybe I will not maybe I will what is it? I will off stream. I will off stream after this, after I upgrade my new weapon. Oh, it's good weapon anyway. You just just get this weapon. I think it's good enough. Yeah, it's good. Can I get? Okay, I cannot get it. Okay, it's free. Yeah, it's free. Just do the Kazuha story. You will get it. You will get this. That's why I want finish my Kazuha story. If you finish the Kazuha story, and you will get it. Attack when normal charge plunging attack is it's an opponent, it will, yeah, it's good enough. Increase attack by 50%. It's free. Look at Kazuha. Yeah, it's a match. Okay. Literally, I had to do story. Yeah, because you're not comfort with the story. It's so long. If you not, what is it? Comfort with story, just skip it. I was not gonna even we got free even. Seriously, not all story get new weapon, but for casual story, you will get it. Wow, it has aura. Really? It has aura. Oh my god, it's cool. Okay. Okay. Thank you for FF Live Minecraft. I don't know how to call you anyway. Thank you for coming a whole life of my live stream, and thank you for subscribing my main channel, first channel and my second channel. And if you need something else, just ask me whenever I stream, and I try to stream on at least on Saturday and Monday. So, oh, can you tell which story we get free weapon, bro? This one. This one. Oh no. Where is it? This one. Kaidera Kazuha story. Yeah, you will get it if you finish it. The last one I have to do. Yeah. Yeah, just do it and then you will get it after you finish it. Only one, bro. Yeah, it's only one, but I don't know the request for unlock this one. I forget. If you want to do this one, you need something else to open it up. To open it. Okay. Let's see this one. I forget. No. No. Oh. I forget which one is it. Yeah, you only finish the swords. Finish the story. But I don't know. It's maybe it's need another story to unlock it. Because there is a chance between the story. Was nothing to know were we free. Only this one. Only this one. You will get story. And
Wherever in this world
and also you can get a free weapon from fishing. This one. from fishing. These people. Yeah, you will get this one. The cats. But yeah, it's take a long time to get it. Yeah. Yeah, for Raiden. Yeah, that's one. Okay. Thank you for coming and see you on the next stream. FF Live Minecraft and others people. Okay, bye. Pew.